back with the last video in the Google Drive series. This is video number 3, where we're going to be talking about troubleshooting. I get a lot of calls or emails or instant messages of distress when people think their Google Drive has disappeared and they can't find it and they don't have access to it. And a lot of times one of the things that happened is it just quit running. So Google Drive literally is just an application on your computer that sometimes applications quit and you need to start them up again. So as I mentioned in some of the previous videos, you have an icon up here of that Google Drive triangle to let you know it's running. And if you don't see it here, and you're like, oh goodness, Google Drive is not there, something's horribly wrong, or I don't see it up here, nothing's horribly wrong, it just means it isn't currently running. So as I said, it's an application, it's stored on your computer as an application, just like Microsoft Office or Adobe Photoshop, anything that you would have on your computer as an application. It's all stored in this file right here inside your hard drive, applications, and then here's all your applications. You scroll down until you find Google Drive. There it is. It's still on your computer, it's just not running. So you double click on Google Drive and it's going to load up, and there it is. You'll start seeing it get started, and you'll see it spinning, so it's going to get logged in. If it asks you to log in, this one just logged me in automatically. It says sign in. You just want to click on that and give them your credentials, DMG or DMails at tmgideas.com for me, plus my personal password to get in my Gmail. Those are your credentials. Make sure you log in, and it'll get you all your files back. It might take a second, and it'll tell you when everything's updated, and you'll be good to go. So one of the things you see here is it's back up and running, and then you go back here to your side menu, and you see, oh, Google Drive, it's still there. So that's always a good thing. If you don't see Google Drive here, one of the things you might want to look for in your Finder preferences right here is to make sure you have all these turned on. You can see your hard disk, your external disk, your connected servers, and you can just make sure those things are turned on and that they show up there, or if you see it down here and you need to check it as well. So that just makes sure this sidebar is updated. You can access Google Drive, My Drive, and all the files will show up in here. As I mentioned, I just logged in. Things are still spinning. It's still trying to connect to everything, so it's not exactly loaded just yet. So give it some time, and it'll reconnect to all the Google Drive files that you need to have access to. If you've done all these things and you still can't find your Google Drive, then feel free to reach out, and we can see what we can do to get that up and running for you. All right, that's it for video number 3 on Google Drive troubleshooting. Thanks, guys.